I'm not motivated every day. I think motivation. I try to detach myself from motivation because it's like a feeling, and you're not gonna feel like it every day. You're not gonna want to do the stuff you gotta do. But what drives me is my kids. Breaking generational cycles. I don't want them to go through what I went through, and then God, like fearing God, like this is what He told me to do. So what would happen if I didn't do it? Like, that's what's driving me.
Bars. Welcome back to the Run It Back podcast, the podcast where you come for the entertainment, stay for the sports. This is a podcast for the culture, and I'm one of your hosts, Percy.
I'm BOBBYBANDZZZ.
And behind the camera today, we got that man, Reef.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
And in the room today, we also got Bruce in here, the silent assassin. Yes, sir. He nods in agreement. And I'm going to say this again. Please go to YouTube. And when you get there, leave a comment and thank me. The woman to my left, she specializes and helps women go from broken and overwhelmed to confident and liberated. We got Ayana at the desk. Welcome to the Run It Back podcast. Kick us off.
All right. So how did you get into
First, let's talk about what she do.
Okay, yeah. We'll do that. What exactly do you do?
So I have a 6-week program. I basically just transform lives.
Okay.
Single moms.
Single moms.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you what was the reason for just choosing single mothers in general? Like, to start.
I always had something against like single, like I didn't want to be a single mom because my mom was a single mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw how when I was super young, like she used to get her nails done, like she used to be so happy, hair done, like, and then as like I got older, it got to her like mentally, and she like started drinking and just like overwhelmed, stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I never want to be a single mom. And then I was a single mom. So it was just like, I lost myself. And I'm like, I don't want to be like how my mom was. So I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot. Like
to deal with, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
How did you, I know it's hard when it kind of just, it happens, you see it happen to your mother and then it happens to you. How do you bounce back from something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like to build the strength to get where you're at now.
I just know like that's not the life that I was made to live. Like no, like we not. I mean, I'm a single mom, but I'm not finna be overwhelmed. I'm not finna be like stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finna let it like take my mind. Like no, like I got.
So goals. It was more of like a will thing.
Yeah.
Like you will.
So it's not the fact of being a single mom; it's the effect of it that you. Yeah. The effect of the single mom is what you getting in order. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And how would you say working with the single moms? How does it make you feel working with like the single moms?
It made me like feel empowered because like I can relate. You know, mm-hmm. I was in that position, like stressed out, like a lot going on, and like it'll take your mind, like if you're not. So yeah, it made me feel good.
It makes you. So yeah. It's and you say you've been doing it for how long? A couple months now.
Yeah.
That you chose it to do as a profession.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
When did it become something where you knew, like you wanted to do that?
Well, I always had something in me, like, I just love, like, motivating people, inspiring people, like, that coach mentality. Mm-hmm. But I just got into fitness. Fitness is what changed my life. So I feel like if I can help other people through fitness change their lives, then it'd be great. So that's why I started doing it.
You work out every day? Push-ups?
No, I used to do 6 days a week. No.
You more train now, more than actually work out? I know some people stop working out when they start like training people.
Yeah, I pulled back because I was just doing it too much. Like I became so obsessed with it, like for what it did to me mentally. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you pulled back.
So I pulled back, like
Were you a athlete coming up as a young person?
I was the girl who almost had honor roll but got a D in gym class.
Okay.
Can you take off your earrings? No.
You're not about to mess up my fit, Mr. Z.
Mr. Z. That was our gym teacher.
Mine too.
For real?
Yeah, you remember Mr. Z, the swole white teeth, the swole nigga.
My gym
this
teacher
nigga was like 70.
He used to teach like the body and all that.
Yeah,
like,
remember the younger kids.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Mr. Coach Z.
Like a Morgan Freeman kind of dude, just always
been old, but he was swole as hell. Like
in shape.
It goes.
Yeah, my Mrs. Z looked like what's the man name from San Antonio? 6 Man back in the day. Manu Ginobili. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My gym teacher looked like Manu Ginobili. Yeah. Mr. Z.
He wasn't swole?
He looked like he used to hoop for college. Not no more.
My gym teacher looked like Doris Burke, so it's cool.
Hey.
Miss Johnston. Shout out you.
Shout out Miss Johnston. So you weren't an athlete. What made you get into like fitness? Since you was getting D's in gym class.
I just wasn't happy like where I was at in life, and my body wasn't acceptable. I wasn't used to that. I didn't know who I was, so I'm like, okay. I'm just finna like change my life, and I'm finna work out. I'm finna get myself together, and I started to like what it did for me mentally. So I just kept going. I kept going.
And you use that experience to relate to your clients? Yeah.
And
absolutely.
I saw you do like phone calls, like is it calls and do you do that? How long have you been doing that? I'm sorry.
No, I just started February.
February? Mm-hmm. Okay. And that's how you engage with single mothers and
yeah. So I do like a free 15-minute call, like come up with a game plan or how we're gonna reach your goals or whatever, just to help them. Okay. Yeah.
So no guys can get into your program?
No,
I can't get fit.
I can recommend you to somebody.
That works.
She's like, I got my clientele.
I mean, I really can't relate to me.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Okay, I can see it.
So are you like anti guys like right now, or is it
I'm just focused on
your demographic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Because I feel like they need. Yeah, I can really relate to them.
Okay.
So, as a single mother, let me ask you, is it hard to like trust a guy on the next relationship?
No, not at all.
Do you separate that?
What do you mean? Do I separate it?
Like that kind of relationship? Like you and your kids' relationship with the next person? I don't really bring people around my kids, but I'm open to like. No, because some women, trauma from past relationships and everything,
I healed. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
so that's why I said no. When the question I said when no guys was kind of like, where am I going with this?
It wasn't like that.
It was okay. Yeah, you understand. You understand.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You can figure it out.
No, I get what you're saying.
You understand what I'm saying? Like some people, it affects them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where you don't even want to be. But I mean, she on the Running Back podcast, so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it ain't. I don't got nothing against guys. It's just like I feel like they need the most help. Like that's my purpose.
Right. Who the guys need?
No, the single.
They need the most help. They crazy. The guys drive y'all crazy, man. These guys are crazy out here.
I can't help them.
No, I think that's why we have to help them. I think that's why both of us, you know what I'm saying, these perspectives here kind of open up some eyes, because we have a lot of guys who are listening to this podcast as well.
Very
along with, ladies. So just opening up people's perspectives and, with those conversations, because people don't realize the effect that it has on single mothers, on the children, on the whole family, you know what I'm saying, in general. Kids growing up in separate homes, kids just, stuff like that. So that's why I just wanted to jump into that dive that way, but it's cool.
So what would you say if a single mom called in right now for her free 15 minutes? What is like a typical call like?
I'm just basically like asking questions. What do they want where they want to go, or like what are they struggling with currently, and trying to find solutions that they can start right now doing.
Okay, so lady tells you she just ain't got time. Like she want to get her life in order. She wanna trim off some of the baby fat. And like, what would your suggestions for that be?
So she got to make some type of time.
Time
just
management.
start small.
Okay, just
like maybe 10 minutes a day. That's something.
right. You can find everybody could find 10 minutes, right? Stop scrolling for a minute and get up.
Now, you were saying about mentally how working out helps you, like, in what ways? I know, like, when you're consistent with working out, that kind of, does that help you in, like, other areas in life, like, in being more consistent and stuff like that?
Absolutely. Consistency. It gave me, like, focus, determination, discipline.
Yeah.
And then now, like, the biggest thing it did for me was, like, I understood the process. Like, for weeks, like, I was working out 6 days a week, waking up 5 in the morning, going to the gym, like, working hard. And for weeks, I didn't have no results. And that was the hardest thing ever, just to keep going back.
Yeah.
Then I remember the week I finally had results, like, maybe the 4th, 5th week or something. I'm like, wow, like, I still did it. Like, I could have been stopped. Like, okay, I'm not getting up there early no more. I'm not getting I don't feel like doing it today, but I just kept doing it. And like now I can put that in every area of my life. Like, I just say like, oh, this is the process. I just gotta keep going. I gotta keep putting in that work. It's gonna come. Like, so that's the main thing. Like, it helped me with.
And do you preach that to your clients? Because I know a lot of people feel the same way when they're not a couple weeks in.
Yeah.
They don't get any results, or
you're not.
You know, you just gotta take. Part. I tell people you gotta work like. If you do it, I think is it a month? 30 days is a habit.
30 days,
and then after that, it should become easy.
1,000 hours for an expert.
But what if you don't got no results after 30 days? Then you like you just gotta.
And I think you can get results from anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like take small goals, like you said, those 10 minutes. You go. Don't even think about the weight. Don't even think about that way. Think about, okay, today I got out the car faster. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I just sat in the gym parking lot, bro, for 40 minutes before I walked in the gym. I swear to God. The first time I went back, the first week, I'm like, I have to go back in this gym.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but now it's like, okay, I got up faster now. Boom. Every single day,
But even on the other side, like those small victories of, say you live on the 3rd floor, you've been going for a week. The scales say ain't nothing happened, but you came upstairs, you're not breathing heavy no more.
Man, you should see I was breathing up these
stronger, stairs. You carrying them groceries and you know what I'm saying? You ain't tired no more. It's like, take those small victories too.
Yep.
Do you use I asked you that already. How in particular do you use your personal story, or how often do you use your personal story when getting them your clients through that tough moment or that tough part?
I always try to relate to them because, like, I've been, like, a lot of people, like, sometimes people, like, don't feel comfortable talking to other people, but I'm just open, like, I'm ready to tell you my story, like, because you can definitely relate to me. And
do you use your social medias to, like, push that story?
Yeah.
And
since I just started, yeah.
Yeah,
like, I post every day on Instagram.
That's hard in itself.
Yeah.
Posting every day.
It's definitely hard. And I try to put a message under my caption or on my page. Every post.
But it's a process, You have to build even just your pages, your social media platforms, your clientele. You want to help as many women as you can.
Yeah.
What is the goal? I know you just started, you said, but what is the end goal for you? Where do you see this going?
I want to impact 1,000 women's lives, like, to transform, like, everything. Yeah.
That's the goal right now. 1,000 women.
I know a lot of men that know a lot of women that they want to help. Being a realtor, I get referred a lot of women all the time, and it's like, hey, take care of her. Whether it be brother, sister, ex. I've had all kind of situations, So us having a fan base of mostly men, tell the people where they can find you so that they can send you those referrals too. What's the Instagram?
Ayana J. That's AYANAJAY _.
One more time for the people that might not have heard.
AYANAJAY _.
For sure. Get there. Go follow. Subscribe.
Where do you work out with your clients personally? Do you do now like Zoom workouts or
online? So I use this app called Trainerize. So I post videos, workout videos, affirmations, holding them accountable, food, guys, and everything.
And is that by choice, or is that because COVID and everything, or is that how you wanna like run your business?
Yeah, I can reach the most people that
online.
Way. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I work full time too.
Is it? Do you want to have your own app one day, like your own?
I never thought about it. I wouldn't be close to it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible
idea. Monetize all your own, you know?
Right. When I blow up, yeah.
So if somebody wanted to talk about rates and what you charge, is it case by case, or do you have a set idea?
It's case by case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will have to
analyze.
There's a consultation.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so how does one go about getting a consultation? You might answer that already, but
yeah, just click the link in my bio. I don't work with everybody because everybody not ready, or they just don't need me. They probably think they do, but yeah.
Also, after a 15-minute call, you turned down clients before where you're just like, we don't fit.
Yeah. Because I feel like as a coach, you gotta have like some connection, relationship.
Yeah.
Can't just work with everybody just for the money.
Just because they working out.
That's great. That makes it kind of easier to help your clients as well. You know, you get able to talk to them. You build that connection, that, you know, the rapport with them.
To know that early on too, like, because most people just be like, "Hey, come give me your." I'm gonna throw a random number. I don't know what your rates are, but come give me your $45 for this 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And not really care about the results. You know, but you care about the people. You have to make a connection before you even get them going. I could respect that.
What's one thing that keeps you motivated every day when you wake up? I know probably. Well, I'll let you answer that. What's
part one?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not motivated every day. I think motivation. I try to detach myself from motivation because it's like a feeling, and you're not gonna feel like it every day. You're not gonna want to do the stuff you got to do. But what drives me is my kids. Breaking generational cycles. I don't want them to go through what I went through, and then God, like fearing God, like this is what He told me to do. So what would happen if I didn't do it? Like, that's what's driving me.
Bars.
I think that's the best.
That answer was way better than anything I thought you would say. Anything that I would have came up with. I'm like,
yeah, that was good.
You said bump motivation because I might not be motivated tomorrow.
I'm not motivated. Like, I'm probably motivated like 2 times out the week or something. Like, I just still got to do it.
But you know what you got to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
Man. That's kind of what I was telling the boys at practice yesterday.
I think it's more realistic.
Yeah.
Nobody's motivated every single day.
Nobody. And that's the problem. Yeah. People think like, I got to be motivated to do this. And no, you got to do it anyway. Do it. Discipline.
My first 10 minutes every morning, there is zero motivation to get out the bed. Every morning.
I think it is more discipline. I think we just have to discipline ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's like you said with time management, even just exercise in general. Have to discipline yourself. You're
not gonna feel it. You're not. That's just realistic. You're not gonna feel
Do you suggest like protein and all these other like nutrients and every other stuff like that, or supplements to clients as well, or is it just like?
Yeah, I think you should take protein. Yeah, if you're working out.
Yeah.
Build muscle. Yeah.
You help with like for their meals and stuff too, or?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna ask
that
question.
I was gonna say it's like new man. I'm blanking right here too. With the words.
Mindset, nutrition, and
nutrition. I am
fitness.
Crazy. Yeah, but that's a huge part of it too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Break down for me the 80% mindset and 20% like exercise.
So the 40% of it is nutrition, 40% is mindset, and then 20% is exercise. So for example, my mindset not there and I'm not eating right, but I'm just exercising, I'm probably not going to get the results I want, and vice versa. So yeah, it's super important.
40,
20.
40, 20.
So it's
okay.
80. I put it together. 80-20.
Okay.
I could rock with that. And like you said, mindset's 40. So you could be exercising and just going through the motion. We've seen as coaches, kids just doing the stretches, and you just doing what looks like the stretch. You're not getting the benefit of the stretch or the exercise. And obviously, the diet, everybody knows how important. I don't even like to say diet when talking about nutrition because it's more of a diet's a technical word.
I say I'm on a diet every 2 weeks.
That's
I don't like diet. It's like punishment or something. It's boring. It's like nobody wants to be on a diet.
It is
like
punishment.
Like no.
I ate freaking lettuce salads for like 3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
I remember eating the salad and I'm like getting nauseous because the fucking Caesar salad, the Caesar whatever shit, and it was just disgusting after like day 18. I promise you.
Yeah.
I that's one thing I'm terrible at. I can't just watch what I intake, and I feel like I just eat whatever the hell I want. Probably why I'm not in shape. But
just to start small.
Do you suggest that they? Well, I would assume that most of your clients are already cooking, right?
Yeah.
So, do you suggest like the way that they build out their meals? Because I find it tougher when you got to cook for other people who are not on the same meal plan as you. Is that something that you experience?
My kids, yeah.
They have a young. The diet of a young growing boys, right? Yeah. So, and then that's a completely different diet than what I would even have, So, yeah. So how would you suggest somebody that has to cook for their family but also want to like take care of what's going into their body?
I would just say meal prep, so you don't fall in that trap because you might cook for them and then I don't feel like cooking for me, or this looks so good.
Right.
Or, you got to do both. Just have your stuff ready.
So it's more of a just, you got to do it.
Yeah.
And that's the mental part. The meal prep is mental.
You just got to do it.
You just got to do it.
All right. So I could see somebody just like frying a chicken, but your Tuesday meal is already in there. You fried the chicken for the kids and the family.
And you made yourself an extra piece.
Right. Made yourself a little piece, but you got to go get your Tuesday meal because you made it already. How many days do you suggest meal prepping out for? Because I know some people that refuse to eat leftovers.
Yeah, that's tough.
So I'm like that kind of. So cliche. So a lot of people want to like to do it on Sundays, but I can't eat the same thing for the whole week, or so I do it like every 2 days or something. Like just
so cook today for today and tomorrow,
and then
eat and then cook for today and tomorrow.
Yeah. So it's not as bad. Yeah.
I could get jiggy with that.
I need a meal prep.
Yeah. Because it's not, when you get hungry,
right?
If you wait until you get hungry, you're going to eat anything because you're hungry.
Yeah.
You're just going to eat anything. That's the thing, to be prepared before you get hungry.
Man, I'll be outside every time it's time to eat.
Yeah.
And it's the worst. I go through the drive-thru. I'm cursing the restaurant out as I'm driving through. Then I place my order.
It's always the same. It's always the same places everywhere too. You got the McDonald's, all the fast food. It is terrible.
Yeah.
I literally will leave here, drive past the Burger King, say I'm not gonna get none, then get to the McDonald's like. Got it. We do apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are back. I believe the last thing we talked about was me reluctantly turning into the McDonald's after passing the Burger King.
He says.
Angrily, I should say.
Willingly.
Angrily.
Happily.
And then you tell yourself you're gonna order something different the whole time.
Bro, I'll be sitting at the menu. They're like, I'll take your order now. I'm not ready. Give me a minute. Okay, I'll take your order because I don't want it. But I'm like,
Hi, man.
y'all still serve salads?
They don't have.
I don't
They
think
don't,
they do.
right? No.
Nah.
I used to get this Wendy's lemon chicken Caesar or something every day. The big one every day, about 3 times a day, bro.
When I was
That's
going to
how I was
college
doing it.
downtown, the McDonald's, whatever the salad was, grilled chicken salad. Just trying to make better decisions.
Do you suggest like fast food or more so like grocery shopping? Like I know there's a mix and stuff, but like
Grocery shopping all the way.
all the way.
Yeah. I mean, if you got to, you just got to. But like, if you got to, Subway, Wendy's, salads, stuff like that. I go to Chipotle a lot when I don't feel like cooking. Yeah. Chick-fil-A. Like that.
I give me a little Chipotle, or I used to get the Subway tuna salad. Put the tuna on the salad. It ain't for everybody.
Man, I went to Subway 2 weeks ago, and it was the worst decision I ever made in my life.
What happened?
It was just that bad. And me and my coworker were like, he's like, Subway? I'm like, I ain't had it in a while.
Right.
He's like, nah, I don't know, bro. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, come on, Subway. As soon as we eating that shit, he like, oh man, bro.
You gotta build it out right.
Oh my
You gotta build it out right.
That shit was disgusting. But the lady even told him, she's like, I haven't seen you in a while. He's like, nigga, I told you. I ain't came here in a minute for a reason. This shit trash. I don't eat this shit no more. That shit was disgusting.
Y'all 40% is fucked up, boy.
Man, I don't even have a 40. There's no
no percent of that. You
No.
got straight zero.
I'm 0%.
You gotta get to
My
5%.
40 at like 39, but that 1% of discipline that's missing from it is trash.
Not the 1%.
That is funny.
Crazy.
Let me ask you this question. Hold on. It's a long question.
Oh.
Hold
Part 2.
on. Imagine that tonight when you go to sleep, a miracle occurs. Right? When you wake up in the morning, the problem has been swept away. So close your eyes.
Okay.
Imagine that. Okay, so a miracle, any miracle, just close your eyes and imagine like you wake up and like the number one miracle you could think of happen, or any miracle you want happens. You got a miracle?
Yep.
All right. Oh. How do you feel?
Amazing.
How will it be?
What do you mean? How would it be?
Like with the miracle, how will life change? Like, what,
Drastically.
like,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead. You can go deeper if you want. What will you do once this miracle is like?
I will continue to be the person I am and just continue to shine my light despite having this miracle happen to me.
What would your favorite hero do in this situation? Like your favorite role model. What do you think they would do if this miracle happened?
They wouldn't believe it.
They wouldn't believe
No.
it. If you could be a genie that could grant 3 wishes. What the
Hey, Bobby with the question.
Deep in the duffel.
I'm sorry. I'm like surface level with them.
No,
Like,
how would you go about solving the issue to perfection?
repeat it one more time.
So if you had a genie that could grant 3 wishes,
Mm-hmm.
how would you go about solving this issue to perfection?
Are you asking the 3 wishes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. generational wealth to my family. They'll never have to struggle again. Nobody after me. Abundance within my life. And my last wish is to impact as many lives as possible.
Okay. And if you had to choose one person to replace or continue like your mission once you've done, like, do you have a person you would like to that you think will continue like your mission or your goals? Do you see someone with that same like ambition, or you have not met that person yet?
No, I actually have a network with other coaches out. We do like masterminds and stuff, come together. So yeah, definitely, it's a group of us working independently.
Okay, so you can have someone. That's all my questions.
What's that network called? Shout them out to hear them.
Oh, it's not.
Oh yeah, no, I thought it was there.
Oh, y'all like?
No, it's Overcomers. It's just this my friend brand. Just like an overcomer. Overcoming poverty, any type of like just overcoming it.
Shout out to the friends that'll shout you out in a room full of opportunity.
Do you remember your first session? Like your first session with the first lady? Were you nervous?
A client?
Yeah, a client.
Not really. No.
Were you ready? Like you were just like you knew you were ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you excited? How was the night before?
Oh, I was definitely nervous the night before, but I just like trusted God, like, and just trusted the program. Like
everything.
Sometimes I get in my own way with the nervousness, self-doubt, and all that. So just like let go and just like it's gonna work. Yeah.
So I got a couple phrases. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. I can't.
You can. Philippians 4:13. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to try.
These words made me cringe.
They make you okay.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Excuses.
Ooh. Okay. I can't afford to.
Scarcity mindset.
Okay. I got a couple. I'm trying to find some good ones to make sure that they are. Did I say I'm going to try? I said that already, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's excuses.
Okay. Excuses, but I'm trying, right? No, it's hard. It's with the excuse.
Yeah.
I said I can't.
You said all of them?
Yeah, I think I got through all of them. I had a list, but there's a couple that just didn't fit the format.
How would you feel, or how do you feel, like as a woman in a fitness, like a male-dominated industry?
It can be intimidating sometimes, cause I never was an athlete or, but I don't know. I'm different. I got a different niche, so that gives me more.
Do you ever have like guys question you, or even other like coaches try to question you or what you do?
No? Oh no.
That's good.
I'm certified. Just like them.
I know what I'm doing. How did you get your certification? How does someone become a fitness coach?
I actually got it online through it's called ISSA, the program.
ISSA.
So yeah, I actually just got it in January. So
Oh,
everybody was reaching out to me like train me, and I'm like,
you want to get that?
Yeah, I want to know what I'm doing. Yeah.
How long did it take for you to get your certification?
It usually takes like 6 months to like study and all that, but I did it in a month.
Oh,
Because
nice.
it was online.
Yeah.
So I've just been like home all day. So
Yeah, working. Yeah.
So I just was studying heavy.
How long did it take you to go from being licensed and certified to being confident enough to go public with what you're doing and posting every day about what you're doing?
Sometimes I still like man, I don't know. Like,
right.
It just takes time. Like, confidence comes with time. Like, you just gotta just believe in yourself.
That's
Self-doubt gonna come up, but you just gotta just keep.
Do you find yourself applying some of your own teachings?
All the time. Yes. All the time.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
How would you build up someone's confidence? Like you said, that isn't getting results.
Or said some of the phrases that I mentioned earlier.
You know.
They're the only people who can do that. So I'll give them like guidelines, stuff to do. But like affirmations and self-care, like just to really like love yourself and just believe in yourself and who you are.
And have you had any women that have felt like their like life has changed?
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Can you talk about some of those like stories, or not? I mean, not dump into their stories, but just.
Well, yeah. My program is 6 weeks, so we're not quite done with it completely. But I see results, and we do like an assessment every week just to see where we at, see if we're making progress, and definitely physical and mental.
And specifically, single moms is your demo, right?
Yeah. Well, as long as you meet like the
as
criteria,
long as the consultation
you
goes
don't
well?
have to have kids, but like.
Gotcha. So if I had
like broken, if they're kind of going through some stuff,
okay.
Do you like feel like, I mean, because you know sometimes people they're in relationships, right? When they come to talk to you, do you feel like you're coaching them through decisions that they're going through in their life as well? Is that something you do?
I feel like that plays a big part though, like. Because you can be stressed, and that can be, like, releasing this hormone, and it's making you gain weight because you're so stressed out. You got to work through all of that, yeah. That's why I became a coach instead of a trainer. Yeah, because sure. I feel like that matters, yeah.
Okay, so the coach versus trainer. Got it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Trainer. You can have a coach and a trainer, right? Like, as far, like, on a basketball team.
Well, fitness coach.
Right.
Yeah.
Fitness coach.
You can have both.
Well, I just mean in the sense of like a coach. A coach is going to have a bit more of a relationship and an overall plan and a goal. And the trainer, I feel like, in the context of team sports, is kind of like going to make sure your body is doing what it's supposed to be doing.
That's what trainers.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
She got them both because it's fitness coach.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's gonna get the body right and the mind right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Going
you got
from broken and overwhelmed.
Do the science, man. Come on.
Cut corners. 2 birds, 1 stone.
There you go.
I almost went a whole different way.
Keep going.
No.
I was about to get in his bag.
Are there any female or women that you look up to?
I look up to. I don't think I look up to any women. Oh, man.
Nobody inspires you? Like
I don't know if you guys heard of Stormy. She inspires me. She's a coach. No women, no all men.
No, all men.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a person that says the inspiration can come from anywhere. So like, I can be inspired by seeing somebody doing it wrong because I know what not to do. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just the baby brother in me. I'm the youngest of 3, so I watch them do what they do, and I'm straight.
You talked about your mom going through like everything she went through. Is that something you helped her get through, or is that something she just got through herself?
No, through herself.
Through herself?
Yeah, I didn't.
Is that something you saw her get through and you was like, it gave you kind of motivation to?
No, it gave me motivation. I always didn't want to be like, I always said like, I'm not gonna be a single mom because they be going through the most, and I just didn't.
But sometimes we speak that into
Yeah.
existence when we say it so many times.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of just, I guess, speaking to existence. You know, you hear it so much, and then it happens. It's kind of like, God, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I had some. I promise. I was like, yeah. So I'm gonna do this one for Reese. I'm gonna take you back to one of the things you said a little earlier, that the people can fit, your people that you work with can fit as long as they like have that consultation and fit the requirements. So if a group of like 6 or 7 women was trying to get right for a wedding, would that be somebody you would entertain, or you would refer them to somebody else?
I would refer them to a trainer because they're not ready to.
It's not about a lifestyle change.
Right.
Just trying to be right for a date, right?
Yeah. So no.
Okay.
so how do you know when you've like successively like changed a woman's life?
Successfully.
Successfully.
There you go.
So we do an assessment every
let it breathe.
week. Oh.
No, you good.
So we do an assessment every week. Like when you first come into my program, we rate like your level of confidence. How would you rate your nutrition? So we just go down the list of all these things. And then we just do the same assessment every week, and they just rate themselves. And we also do pictures and scales every week.
Sometimes the scale don't tell the story that a picture
it
will.
doesn't. Yeah, a picture for sure.
I remember the question I was going to ask, and it fits in right here too, so it's kind of perfect. How accessible are you to your clients outside of the training time? So if it's like, can they text you like, "Hey girl, I'm going through it. I need somebody to talk to," or is it structured where this is the day that we're gonna communicate and let me know what's going on with you on our scheduled day and time?
Yeah.
Is that the second one?
Yeah.
You got other people and lives to attend to.
But they could communicate with me through the app, like Messenger, but I'm not available like at nighttime to like talking through your boundaries.
Yeah.
Kind of, but yeah.
I mean, you giving them the keys to be able to get through that get through that stuff themselves with the confidence of knowing like, I did something, I set a goal, and I'm working toward it, so I could see. And then I want them to, when we're done, like after the 6 weeks, I want you to be able to do this stuff on your own. Like you won't have to need me the rest of your life. Like,
and
you teach them how to fish instead of giving them the fish. Okay.
Yeah. So you're building successful.
Women. Building successive women.
you're building them up. Yeah. Like you're helping them.
Take beautiful.
Yeah. Taking the training wheels off. 6 weeks is kind of. You think that's a perfect time, or are you looking? You think you could do more? So.
Yeah, I can do more if you still want to do it after. Yeah, but 6 weeks is perfect.
But ideally, after that 6 weeks, you should be able to take what you've learned and apply
it to your life.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
I love it.
Have you had clients want to like start or jump in the industry with you? Have you motivated them like, man, I love fitness so much?
No, like I just started, so we haven't completed my program yet.
Oh, okay. So you're in the program now?
Yeah. Nice. I got some in the program, but we haven't. Like, so, no. I don't think, I think they'll have to keep doing it a little longer than 6 weeks to want to
this group?
become a trainer.
This group got to sign up for group 2 for 6 more weeks?
No, you asked me would they want to be a trainer after the...
They got to finish their 6 weeks first.
Yeah. But
He think you throwing some shade to your clients. Try to get you in some hot water.
6 more weeks. Hey, when I tell my kids, if they suck, they suck. My basketball players, but... Your layups should look ugly. I'm gonna tell you layups look ugly.
You gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I love that concept of I'm teaching you what to do for these 6 weeks, and take these lessons that you learned these 6 weeks and apply them to the rest of your life. Because as a basketball coach, the way I like to run things is for us, practice starts at 6:30. He's in the gym at 6, getting up extra shots with him, and at 6:30 practice starts. So the way I've done some things with some other coaches in the past is practice starts at 6. Yeah, you can be there early. I mean, at 6:30 you can be there early, but at 6 I shouldn't have to tell you go stretch. I shouldn't have to tell you start your laps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how football practice was for us. By the time coach pulls up, but he there early, right? So by the time coach walks in, y'all should be mid-stretch or done, ready to go.
Right.
So
yeah,
it's applying what I taught you those first couple of days of practice, the first couple of weeks, and now you know what to do.
Right.
I shouldn't have to walk you through the first 10 minutes of practice. You shouldn't have to walk them through their workout no more.
Right.
I'm with you.
Do you see yourself making like the different, like maybe like you have your 6-week program, maybe you got your 6-month program, maybe you got your year. You see something?
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
do,
that?
but I don't got it yet.
Yeah,
I see something like that
soon though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long did it take to develop your current 6-week program?
Not long, a couple weeks.
Okay.
Not long at all.
And then from the time where you rolled it out till you had your first person sign up, what was that time frame?
Well, I took a detox from all social media.
Yeah.
So when I got back on, I already had people like wanting me to train them. So it's like a lot of people already in my DM, like.
Right.
Do
so
you
long after.
do you integrate like social media in your like discipline in your trainings? Because I feel like social media kind of is a distraction to a lot of the things that we are trying to obtain in life. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
So a mother might be sitting on her phone when she's supposed to be working out.
Mm-hmm.
She's sitting scrolling on Facebook. Is that something you point out to them, or is that something?
No.
No.
Because I don't know. Yeah.
Tell them no Facebook from 6 to 8, girl.
No, I'm not that hard.
Don't be getting on the phone while you're in this call.
No, maybe you should try. Maybe probably just like throw that in there. Maybe you know what I'm saying.
Case study.
Facebook.
Well,
yeah.
some people they run like businesses and stuff.
Oh,
social
okay,
media,
true.
so I don't.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
I want to hold you accountable, but
Be reasonable.
Yeah.
How do you describe your strategy for posting every day? Because that's extreme. Siri trying to get in on the conversation. That's extremely hard. So how would you like not the strategy, but the mindset of being able to take that discipline and post every day?
Well, I mean, it's not easy at all. I actually have a coach for social media for my Instagram. So that's one of
That's why your
coaches need coaches too.
Yeah.
They do. A mentor.
Right.
So you have a mentor, a fitness mentor?
That's why I'm supposed to. No, I don't have a fitness mentor. I have a
IG coach.
Yeah, I had a coach.
Social media coach.
Social media coach. So yeah, that's one of the things. I have to post every day. I got to show up every day for them. I got to go live a certain amount of times a week and stuff. And yeah.
So
they got a referral number. We need some coaching. We need some coaching.
We need some extra bodies.
Yeah. We alright, but we can be better.
Yeah, for sure.
We need some coaching. We might need that number or something. Is that something
I recommend like coaches for every area, mentor, coach, any area where you're trying to. And it's trying to elevate.
I remember when I first jumped into like coaching high school boys. We really didn't have like somebody to really like take us under. It was kind of like we're watching videos on ourselves, learning as we're going. And then when I went to university, that's where I got learned from someone who's been coaching for 30 plus years, where I learned different techniques and different coaching drills and different things. And the style didn't match my style or match the school style, but just the coaching style that he had was different from what I was used to. Right. He was a suburb coach. We're used to like inner city, that hard nose, like get it. Them coaches just smack us around and do all kind of crazy stuff. And then you got another coach who doesn't even curse. Every practice, he does not curse. Like, it would be hilarious because he would snap and not curse. Gosh darn it, Billy Mackin. Like, dude, and it'll be hilarious. But I'm like, he has the restraint you know, and the discipline. You know, and we also read Bible verses every, you know, like and integrated that in to our practices. So it was kind of great, a different perspective, you know, of coaching. You know, take here from there from different people, but you do need a coach in everything you do because we're always going to be learning as we grow.
Right.
You know, we get older, we're going to learn. Wisdom comes with age.
Yeah.
You know,
when I started taking coaching more seriously than just a gig, we started going to seminars and meetings and stuff and getting lessons from coaches from different universities around the country. Have you? They probably haven't happened more recently around this time, but that's something that you would be interested in.
But yeah, definitely networking and stuff, meeting people where I want to go. You know, because if I knew how to get there, I would be there.
Yeah.
So let me.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like people don't. Well, here especially, people don't like try to give that next person the opportunity. They know what they can do, and they'll be like, I know I could get that, do the job, or I know I could hook her up, but they'll be like,
give me 700, I got you.
You know, yeah, that too.
You know, right?
But you know, just people are just kind of intimidated sometimes when they see the drive. They see the drive, and they see, you know, the focus and your discipline. They're like, man, okay, this person looks better.
Person might
surpass me. You know, that just sucks. Sometimes, like I asked the question in a male dominated industry, I'm sure a lot of, you know. You get of course you're a lady, so they're always gonna come at you as a guy,
and then not a former athlete too, so not really involved in the locker room and things like that. So that's kudos to you for still coming like, I'm certified just like you. What and what? That's the proper response.
Yeah.
You talked about confidence being something that's built. What's other like positive words that you try to give to your clients?
Some affirmations. I believe in myself. I own my power. I own my gifts. I own my purpose. I own my shit.
Straight like that.
It's not. I'm
that's
powerful.
It. That's it.
Don't give it all away. I'm about to say you can stop whatever you want to
go. You gotta hit the link in the bio. Sign up for the call, and then you got to pay for the class. She can't give you all the free game. You get some free game today, but we ain't giving shit for free.
Not all.
We got bills to pay, and we got children to feed. All right. So to get to the next page, you gotta hit buy. All right. Well, yo, those are dope though. I feel like those are powerful words. A lot of people, not even just women in general, need to just live by and repeat to themselves and reiterate and build that confidence every single day, because a single mother can go to work, take her kids to school, and do all that good stuff, and come home and drop them off at daycare and do all those good things, and still come and have time to go to the gym and still do everything they got to do, because it's possible. And
not lose herself,
Yeah. It's sometimes a lot of, you can go crazy. You can drive yourself crazy because you're not in the place you want to be. Like, you're sitting there thinking like, damn, I never expected this for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody said when I was, when you're a high schooler, when I'm 25, I'm going to be married with kids.
25, you're supposed to have it figured out, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? And then you're 25 and you got some kids, or you trying to go to some school or something.
Social media makes it so much harder because everybody on there perfect. Nobody going through nothing.
I swear.
So you feel like you
competing.
Everybody
you
taking
behind,
the next flight. They bank account right.
Yeah, man.
Everybody got it together.
Blue vibes. Hit the DM. But that's what I was saying with the social media. It plays a big factor because you feel like you're competing with a lifestyle. And I got caught in that lifestyle. I was going out to the clubs, partying, and buying bottles for what?
Right.
What am I doing? Like, what am I? I'm blowing all this money and just to have a good time. Yeah, it was fun. It was cool, but I was still in the same spot.
Right.
In the same, you know what I'm saying?
Going in circles.
Yeah, going in circles. I'm spending money instead of investing into myself. Instead of this could have been started 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if my mindset, if I would have been thinking like, hey, P, in 2015, let's start this podcast. 2016, let's start the podcast. Rather than 2017, 2018, where I got lost in that, you know what I'm saying? But built that self back up, and you might not see yourself in that position. You got to dig yourself out.
Yep.
You know, and it starts day by day. You wake up.
Yep.
I like you said, affirmations, screensavers, desktop savers, you know what I'm saying, on your laptop, stickers,
absolutely.
Yeah, you see, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Bible verses. Do you integrate religion into your work, like into your packages at all, or do you stay off of religion?
No,
with
because
your
everybody got their own views.
But if you have someone that where you preach
can
and
relate on
Yeah.
that level, y'all could have that conversation.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yep.
do you go to church regularly?
No, I don't go to church at all. No.
You just no.
I just believe in God. Yeah.
Me too.
That's it.
I think we all can relate right there.
Mhm.
Don't leave them hanging, though. Don't leave
Oh,
them hanging.
sorry.
But yeah, reading. I think reading just Bible verses, reading books, listening to audio. We were talking about different podcasts that you listen to. Just keeping your mind busy and working, exercising. You know what I'm saying? Our mind is a sponge. I feel like when I look at math and a bunch of different things that we did in high school, it's like, damn, it feels like so long ago. You know, you start to forget.
Have you helped a kid with homework recently?
Man, homework feels hard with the kids. Like, damn, a little first grader got this hard ass homework.
Yep.
How many hearts are in this box? And you count 7. The answer 3. How the fuck? How? I be having a big heart. They don't count that big one. They be counting all. I'm like, how? They don't make no sense.
See all the hearts shaped like a heart in the heart.
That's what I'm saying. I be counting. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh no.
I don't know. But
Yeah. Helping third graders is tough.
who?
Need an education coach.
I drink my coffee in the morning and ready to go.
Yeah.
Do you set yourself on a schedule every day? Is that something that you do? Morning, like
I write a to-do list. So to hold myself accountable, I put the time next to everything I need to do to know, like, okay, we got to do this. If I don't complete everything on it, I don't beat myself up.
Yeah.
But as long as I did, majority.
How long did it take you to get to that point where you making a list and you know, like,
checking it
if I
twice?
don't, I don't finish this, the items on this list is not the end of the world? Or were you always a person that's like can separate between goals and achieving? Yeah.
I always wasn't like that, like giving myself grace. This is something I learned.
Okay.
Within this experience, like, it's okay. I'm human.
Is it tough to have clients that give themselves too much grace? Like, as a coach, as a person who naturally doesn't and had to learn that, I could see where you could end up seeing somebody just like, you just giving yourself too much slack. I
mean, at that point, it's not grace. You being like,
lazy.
Yeah, lazy.
Yeah.
And you just don't want to do it.
There's a line.
Yeah. You just know.
Do you tell them like you just being lazy?
Like,
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
But majority of the time, I have to force them because I believe in you. It's crucial to give yourself grace. That's where self-love come in at. And you gotta, like, sometimes I have a busy week, and one day out the week I just don't do nothing, like, just to
self-care kind of thing.
Self-care. And
I've been praying for one of those for like 3 months. I'm like, can I just get a day?
I make it
Why don't do
mandatory.
nothing?
I do.
Because it'll drive you crazy. You can't just go.
It's busy season for me, so I'm like, I know in
at
like
least
5
an hour
months,
or something. Do nothing.
I get my hour.
In that McDonald's driveway going crazy.
Staring at the menu like,
I deserve it.
He's like, oh.
yeah, I had to take a mental minute 2 days ago. Like, I'm head down in. I look up. It's 5 o'clock. I've been working since 9. It's like, how the how?
Yeah.
So then I just stop. I sit back and I take a minute, scroll on IG, probably send a message to the group chat, get back in, go back at it. Look up again. It's 7:30 and I haven't eaten today. I'm like, shit, I can't do this.
That's when you go to McDonald's.
Luckily, I had already picked out what I was gonna eat, so I just had to go cook the steak right there.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was straight.
Down the block. Luckily, it's up the block.
Yeah.
Buddy know me. They know what
So
I
he
like.
walked it up a couple houses.
Right. I walk in, he got my steak biscuit ready.
Is that a good thing? Do you feel? This is kind of off topic, but when you go walk into a place and they know you, do you feel good, or is it like, damn, I've been here too many times?
I think I feel good.
Yeah. I've always wanted to be a regular at places.
Yeah.
Do you?
I feel like it's part of customer service. Like,
Same
it makes the
thing?
customer feel good.
Yeah, like the same
Like, you
move
want
up.
the usual?
That's me.
I feel like
I
I
get
don't
the
have a
same shit
memorable
all the
face
time.
though. Like people don't be remembering me. I'm like, I've been here 6 weeks in a row. Like, and I get the steak and the mashed potato every time. Just bring it. They walk up.
People
I'm
don't
Lauren. I'll be
forget
your
me.
server today. I know Lauren.
People don't forget.
Right, and it's always been. It helps when I'm with you, and then the same with my girl. They remember her. That's why I'm just like, is it? I just don't have a memorable face.
You just be blended in. Yeah, they don't forget me.
I'm an average looking human.
I remember
Like,
I got on the bus one time. And you know how you used to pay like
the lady with the red lipstick
probably I don't
on
know.
Damon.
No, it was on Milwaukee.
Uh,
And it was the dollar. I didn't
remember.
have
It's
I
the
didn't,
lady with the red.
Probably.
that
She
was
probably
Damon
do
bus
Damon, Milwaukee.
She
You know,
might.
they be doing a bunch of routes.
Damon on Tuesday.
But I remember I didn't have the student pass, so I used to just always finesse, pay the dollar.
Yeah.
Where's your pass? So I wouldn't get on that bus for a little while. And she was like, that I took a couple months off that same bus.
Mhm.
That one day I get on, I'm like, man, I don't have it. I forgot it at home. She's like, I gave you a pass last time. I'm like, I didn't remember her.
Right.
She remembered me. She's like, I remember that curly ass hair, boy. I'm like, oh, she's like, you good. You can go. But they always, all the time, never forget my ass. I went to a restaurant one time, finessed, right? They call me Bobby Scams at work now. Because I finessed this sandwich. But it ain't no 20K, B. It was $10, my nigga. But I'm good. But so I go get the food, finesse, boom, I walk out. Couple weeks later, I walk back in thinking I'm straight. Buddy ring me out like $30-something. What the fuck is going on? You walked out 3 weeks ago. You don't think I remember? He like, I'll charge you. Oh, damn.
See?
Got my ass.
My unmemorable face.
Bro, I was blue. Bro. I ain't had $30 in my account probably. Oh, what the fuck?
My unmemorable face would have walked in there and would have been straight and paid my $12 for my little meal. They like, hey, we just lost out.
That's funny.
I'm definitely. Well, I ain't been back there yet.
Before we get out of here, is there one message that you want to give to just any single ladies out there, future clients, just anybody that just needs to hear some reassurance maybe when they hear this?
I would say like take some time to yourself and figure out what you want out this one life you got to live. Write out the steps to get there and go all in on them. And understand that it's not going to be easy. That's what I got.
That was perfect.
And on that note,
We out.
Peace.